seen a carp so big in all my life. It is a unit. It is a unit. Welcome to Crete Lakes. This is the first morning. Just got woke up by this nice £30 mirror. Couldn't ask for a better start. First morning, first fish, first French fish. And yeah, I'm gonna slip this back and talk to you about the trip. Pow! Welcome to the video. Good morning once again. Obviously I got woke up this morning by that nice mirror carp. I'll talk about that in a bit. First of all, I'm going to talk about why I'm here. I'm at Crete Lakes, and the reason I'm here is because of my partner. I won't be here if it weren't for her, and I don't mean that in a bit of a weird way. I mean that I literally won't be here if it weren't for her, because she booked it for my 35th birthday last year, 10th last year, and she booked it for me. Surprise, and yeah, here I am, 1 year later. It's Whit Week, end of May. Yeah, I'm here on my own because none of the lads would come with me, tight bastards. But it is what it is, and I'm happy. I've had my first fish, I'm off the mark, so pressure's off. I'm gonna chill out now. I set myself a target of 5 fish and at least 140, so there's one of the 5. Not 40, but one of the 5. I'm on Lake 5. I came out 5th in the draw, but on here you draw in parties, so a couple of parties had 2 or 3 in, so I was like the 10th person to pick, more or less, which is quite good out of 27. Didn't have anything last night, a couple of liners, and then that fish woke me up this morning, £30 4 ounce. Nice fish. I caught that on an acid pear wafter on a German rig over crackernet boilie, which I've crumbed and chopped and glugged. You can only use boilie only on here. And a lot of people have said to me to crumb boilie, use a lot of crumb, so you keep them in the peg longer. And but all the YouTube videos that I've watched don't go into detail of the all-inclusive package that you get at Crete Lakes, which I was a bit, I didn't really have much information on coming here, so I didn't know what to expect, you see. So hopefully this video I'll go into a bit deeper and explain what you'll need to bring, what you don't need to bring, and how the coach trip works, etc. So starting from the very beginning, what you do is drive down to Dover on a Friday, get there for 11:30. Everyone's there with all the gear, unloaded out of the cars, vans, whatever. And the coach pulls up everyone loads of gear on, everyone helps each other, loads of gear on. And then the cut sets off for Dover. Normally it's straight over, but we got caught up in a bit of traffic with it being whip week and the kids breaking off, etc. Normally straight over onto the ferry, and once you're on the ferry you can come off the ferry, come out with the coach, sorry, and spend about an hour and a half on the ferry. We've got a meal voucher, so we've got a meal and a drink. And yeah, there's little bits to do on there, duty free as well. So we have about an hour and a half on there, then you get back on the coach, come off the ferry, and it's about a 3-hour drive from Calais. So it doesn't take that long to get here. I think people normally get here about 8, 9 for the changeover. It was a bit later, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, we turned up, lovely day, absolutely blazing sunshine yesterday. It was only 21 degrees, but it felt like bloody 30. So the fishing was a bit hard yesterday, but the kid in the middle of this lake, his first fish, I think he had the first fish off the complex, and it was a 70-pounder. 70-pounder. So there's a couple of 70s in here. It's meant to be over 700 fish, over 35 pound that is. So hopefully I should get into a 40-pounder. But I was getting a bit worried last night because I had loads of fish running in front of me, absolutely loads of them, and for me not to have a fish last night, I was a bit, oh. But there still seems to be a few down here, so hopefully pick up a few more tonight. I ain't really expecting much during the day for some reason. Don't know what it is, but hopefully I'm proved wrong. I didn't do too much filming yesterday because by the time we'd got a yard set up, got the rods out, it was more or less time to bring them in for tea at 4:30. We had shepherd's pies and treacle sponge and custard for dessert. Soft drinks available for free as well, and hot drinks. I didn't need them yesterday. And it's almost breakfast time, so I'm going to go for breakfast, full English, breakfast, shower, and get the rods out, and hopefully a few more caps come, so keep tuned. I'll go into more detail about Crete Lakes and more I know about it as I go along the session, so come along the session with me and hopefully we'll bag a few chunks. Come on! It's like I said earlier, I did a bit of prep at home regarding bait. I crumbed and blended some bait at home and chopped some as well. These are 18mm sea nut chopped. The whole ones there, do some more chopping if need be. Got a few bags of these crumb. So I was going to add all these in the bucket, mixed with a bit of the cocoa one / sea nut glug. And yeah, wetting that up, put a bit of lake water in there as well, get it all mushed up and make a nice sloppy mix that'll seep down to the bottom and hopefully attracts the car. So this is my swim, 61. It's the biggest lake on the complex. It's like a figure of 8 shape, and majority of the swims are along the sides, but then there's one at either end in the middle, and I've got one of them. The other one's that one over there, I don't know if you can see that. Just in the middle of there. Mine's identical to that, but also on this side. It's a shallow end this side. Everywhere's about 6-7 feet. I'm fishing all 3 rods on acid pair. I've got one on a zig at the minute because it's nice weather, so I've got one on a zig, a little 10mm acid pair chopped. But before that I just had it on the bottom on a spinner rig with an acid pair pop up. I had another rod on that same setup, but the rod that I had the fish on was on a leg clip system with an acid pair wafter on a German rig. Size 4 XXX gear plug. You can get plenty of space on here. I've brought a 2-man bivvy because I thought if the weather's bad I won't want to be sat in my bivvy. You can't bring chairs, but there are chairs available. Not the best of chairs, like, but chairs are chair. Mats are also supplied, so you don't need to bring your mats, but you do need your slings and your nets. And you're coming on the coach, you only get 8 tags for your equipment, just so people don't overload and weight limits, etc. And those 8 tags are for your rod bag, your bait boat, your bivvy bag, your bed chair, your sleeping bag, which I'll talk about in a minute, your tackle bag, clothes hold all, and camera bag. So yeah, the sleeping bag situation, obviously most people have sleep systems. I had a sleep system, but you have to take your bag off your bed and that has to count as an item, so you lose out there really. But I brought a bit of bait, I crumbed a lot of bait up before I came here just to make it easier with a blender. And yeah, they do sell bait here, they do sell and they've got their own Foley, I'm not sure what that is. But I want to use what I'm confident in, and that's the CCW sea nut. So yeah, that's what I'm using, and hopefully I have a fish today. A fish a day, I'll be happy. So I've had one already today this morning, but I can't say no to any more. Come on. The weather's changed, as you can hear. It's peeing it down, but that's a good thing. Hopefully that gets the fish on the feed, gets them down. Because since we arrived yesterday, it's been blazing sunshine, it's been very warm. It's meant to be overcast for a couple of days now, temperature drops as well. So hopefully that gets them down. But dinner, had a nice beef dinner, it was, nice beef dinner. Gravy mint sauce. And then a bit of Viennetta afterwards. Lovely, very nice to be fair. There's been a bit of seen a lot of people complaining about the food, maybe like last year or so, but I think something's changed. And anyway, yeah, can't fault it, it's been lovely so far. It's been really nice food, breakfast and evening. So yeah, if you are coming in anytime soon, don't be worried, the food is nice. The lake looks lovely now, that's I'll show you. Wind picked up today as well, had a bit of wind earlier. Shitting to my corner, which is good. Got one on that spot where I had that fish this morning, that's on the spot. That day pig is there, 21 rats. And I've moved to rods, I've gone different, I've spread them out a bit. I've got one left just to where that big tree is there, got one there, 24 rats. And then I've got one to this tree here, 20. The fish have moved to the other end, I'm pretty sure of it. But hopefully, sometime soon or tomorrow they'll come back down here in the numbers. So now I'm gonna, whilst the weather's crap, I'm gonna put a movie on, chill out, and hopefully the next time you see me, I have a car. Good morning. Unfortunately no fish. I wasn't really that surprised, to be honest with you. The fish just slowly seemed to be moving to the other end of the lake, you could tell just by the shows. It's gone quiet up here. Then this morning, about 6, 7 of the few shows up this end, but not been a bit for a while now. I don't think many fish have been coming out, to be honest with you. So after breakfast I went for a walk around Lake 1, but the swims that I would have gone in, there's people in, so Lake 1's a write off. Had a little look on Lake 2 as well, that's a write off. So the only option of me moving is on here. Fingers crossed the fish come back up here. But for now, I'm going to keep my eyes on the water and see if anything changes. Just got back from tea, nice pot chops and chips and peas, and what was it, like chocolate sponge and cream for afters. Very nice food once again. Didn't get enough footage though. I was rushing really because just before tea there was fish shown in the area, so I held out as long as possible before going for tea, and then I rushed back. Got a rod straight out, I found the spot, 18 wraps. It was showing a bit more to the left down it over here, so I've got one to 18 wraps, found a nice gravel spot there, so I managed to get some spams out, got about 8 spams out. about 2 hours ago, but I'm going to top up the spot now, get some spomming done, especially whilst the winds died down. And yeah, the other two are on spot, 2 spots out there, 21 wraps, and plenty of shows to my left down here, but they're not in my water in a minute, but hopefully they'll push on. And yeah, I'm getting a bit naggy for a fish now. So anyway, I'm going to get some bait out and see you soon. If you can't tell, I've moved my rods onto the jetty just because I've put one on my left margin. Nothing's happening in front, obviously. There's still fish. I had fish boshing over my left, that 18 wrap rod. I had fish boshing over it, but nothing. I had a little bleep on my 21 wrap rod, so that's staying where it is. Look, sure there, that is bang on where it is now. I don't know if you can see that. Sure there. Might be about a rod off it. The middle rod. I'm desperate for a fish now. See what tonight brings. If it don't bring much, might be a move on the cards tomorrow. We'll go for a walk round tomorrow and we'll have a look. So for now, if I don't see you for the night with a fish, see you in the morning. Good morning. Once again, no fish. There's a few showing off of me last night as well. Oh, I don't know. But it's breakfast time now, so I'm going to go for breakfast. I'll have a shower after, so I'll show you the shower blocks as well. Show the breakfast, and yeah, I'm going to go off for a walk round after breakfast today. I'm going to go have a look at Lake Free. There's nobody fishing in Lake Free because I said it's really weedy, but if there's fish in there and a catchable, I'm going to go try moving there, even if it's just for the day, to see how it goes. If I don't see how I fancy on there, I'm going to go for a full walk around Lake 5. To be fair, mostly go for a full walk round here anyway, just to see if they've all moved out that end. If they're all at that end, then I'll think about moving up that end if I can. So, moves on the cards. I'm just going to have a breakfast, shower, walk round, see if we can find out. So these are the shower blocks, located next to Lake 4. They've got 3 showers here. So what it look like. So you've got your shower there, nice big shower head, nice and warm as well. Toilet there, sink, bin, mop bucket to mop up after yourself, and dryer. Yeah, nice little showers. And yeah, show the breakfast. The canteen area you walk in, and then we've got a queue to you stand to get your breakfast. Nice full English, which is nice. And also have cereal options, tea, coffee, juice, and yeah, it's nice. I was going to go for a walk round now. I've just been told that a lot of people are moving on to Lake 3 already, so that might be, I don't think that's an option. So I was going to go for a walk around Lake 5 now. A lot of people are leaving Lake 5 to go on there, so not ideal, but I'm most probably going to have to stay where I am unless I see something that makes me change my mind drastically. So I might just hold it out and hope that they'll come onto me and feed. So I'm going to go for a walk around Lake 5 now and see you soon. So I've been for a full walk around the lake. Went for Lake 3, but people are moving on to Lake 3, so I thought I'd go for a walk around Lake 5 and get some info off people, see how they've been doing out the other end. So I thought the fish might have moved up to the other end, but That's not the case. Everyone from the other end is moving because they've had no fish or seen no fish. So I don't think it's a case of the fish being elsewhere. I think it's just they're not feeding. So a lot of people are moving off Lake 5 and going elsewhere. So there's no options elsewhere for me to move. But from what I've heard, people believe the fish are still up here. So I'm going to ride it out in this swim. Ride it out and hope and pray that the fish get on the feed and they do it down here. And make up some more bait, get some chopped boilers on the go, come a few more up and get the 3 rods out. Another day almost done. No fish, fishless. And yeah, I'm stuck in a bit of a rut, to be fair. I don't know what to do. This is going to be me 4th night tonight. 3 more nights left. There's fish showing all over me now. There has been for the last 2 hours. They're showing over my spots. Nothing else I can do at this point. Another show there, just to my left. Been shows all across my left, middle, right, over my spots. So, ride out tonight, hopefully get a fish tonight. If I don't have a fish by breakfast in the morning, I'm going to jump on Peg 27 on Lake 4. Yeah, if I don't have any fish here tonight, I'm going to go there tomorrow. So, France for my first time. What have I thought of it? I've enjoyed it. Considering I've only had that one fish, I've enjoyed it. Been a good experience. Food's lovely. It's just nice, simple, and yeah, it's just nice, really. One meal also been chilled out. Can't go wrong. Talked to a few people at dinner. For dinner tonight, it was chicken and mushroom pie, roasties and veg and gravy. It was alright. I didn't like dessert though, fruit cakes and custard. Not a fan of that. I got some snacks from the shop. There's a shop as well. Inside the cafe bit, sells all your beer. Yeah. Oh, another shot. Bang on, man. That is literally where I've just cast my rod. Fucking bang on top of it. But yeah, shop sells a bit of tackle, bit of bait, and yeah, snacks, sweets. Got a lot of sweets in that here. Pet Coke, Starburst, my favourite. Squashes. There's also a lot of PowerPoints around the full complex as well. There's a few swims with them behind them. Yeah, there's a big PowerPoint station at the main bit where you eat. Loads of plugs to charge your stuff up. And yeah, right, I'm going to quit chatting and keep an eye on the water. I don't know what for because I can't look for anything else. They're jumping on my spots more or less. So, chill out. And hopefully I see them bobbins dancing. Carp gods. French carp gods. Give me a fish. A 50. Well, that was up my wall, that. A 50, come on, a 50. I said there was all over me. And I just lost one of my middle rod. The middle rod, that's that 23 wraps out there towards that tree. Tightened up, got into it, was onto it for about 10 seconds and then I just felt it I felt the hook pull. Oh god. I was disappointed, but at the same time I was relieved to get a bite. You know, at least I was banging my head wondering if I was doing something wrong, but obviously not. It's a barbless rule on here as well, so you are going to lose fish, unfortunately. Especially fishing at that range as well, got more chance that way. But at least the fish are on me still. I'm happy. Considering I've lost a fish, I'm gutted, but at the same time I'm happy, so hopefully it's still here. And I get another bite. Come on! And the next time I see me I'm going to have a carp, I'm telling you. I ain't gonna do no more videos until there's a carp, so this might be the end of the video, maybe not. If it's the end of the video, pal for now, but if it's not, see you with a carp next. Might be in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, who cares? Next time you see me, I'll have a carp in my hands. A big one, hopefully. I told you, the next time you'll see me is with a carp. And here we go, a few hours later. Next morning, hell of a battle. Took me about 15 minutes to fight this fish. The hardest battle I've ever had. And it's only a 26. There she is. There she is. 26.5 pounds. Not the biggest fish, quite small for in here, but I'm happy. Been waiting so long for a bite, so finally get one. Yeah, it's I did want to move today, but I'm not gonna now. I'm gonna ride it out 100% now. So there's loads of fish showing on top. Just before I caught it, there was a big show just over the top of it, and then literally seconds after it went. Same fish, most probably not, but there must be a few there, so I cast it straight back out. Yeah, happy days. Same rig, same hook bait, acid pail after. And a German. Happy days. Gonna get it treated, get her back. How? I've just had another one. Off that same spot. The one I cast out half an hour ago, gone off again. So I'm gonna get it back out there. 18.5 wraps, let's go. Come on, let's show you the common. There she is, mid-20 common. 2 fish in quick succession. Good sounds at the rear. Hopefully they'll stay here. Yeah, like buses. Don't see one for a couple of days and 2 turn up within half an hour. I've missed breakfast, it's breakfast time now. I was going to miss breakfast anyway, and luckily I did. Or I would have had the rods in if I didn't. So no breakfast today, but 2 fish is worth it. Hopefully, the rod's back out now there. The rod's back out there now, so hopefully there's some more to be had. Out. Just want to quickly show you the rig that I've been catching the fish on. All 3 fish have come to this rig. It's a German rig, and on that I've been putting the acid pear wafters. Glugged them a bit as well with the glug, and yeah, they've been doing the business. So there we have it. Just set them bottom like that, wafting them out. I'm going to get this on my middle rod now, because on the other 2 rods I've got it on, but the middle rod I've still got it on a spinner rig. So, and that spinner rig is the rig that I lost the fish on yesterday. I do love the crank hooks, but I think the barbless rule, I think, because I'm using a size 4 quite big. Most probably nothing to do with that, but I just thought, I've had 3 fish on this rig now, so I'm confident in it enough. So I'm going to get all 3 on it. dinner van's just come round. So I thought I'd show you what I got for €10. This was off €10. Bottle of water, a warm chicken slice, ham and cheese baguette sandwich, can of Red Bull, 2 cans of Tango apple, and 2 bags of crisps. Off €10, which is quite good. Plenty of other stuff on there, sausage rolls, hot dogs, loads of snacks, loads of goodies, loads of drinks. So yeah, beers, all cold. That comes round every day between 11 and 12ish. So I thought I'd get some dinner since I missed breakfast for them fish. Got a bit quiet. Seen no more shows since I've had them fish. Let's see how it goes. Just got back from dinner. Barbecue night tonight, so there's a burger, pork chop, sausage, Chinese chicken, wedges, salad, and a beer as well. So yeah, that was nice. Got back here, got the rods out, did a bit of spodding. If you can't tell, just used up the last of that bait mix. So I'm running out of bait, to be fair. I might have to buy some, but I don't really want to because it's expensive. But I ain't got much euros left. I'm going to knock up that bit of bait. I'm going to make it last me a bit, so I'm going to chop all my boilies in half, make it go that little bit further, and yeah, rods are set for the night. The shows are slowed off. They seem to be at that end of the door, so I hope I'm wrong. There's been the odd one down here, so hopefully they're just feeding instead of showing. So anyway, I'm going to get changed, sort my bivvy out because it's a mess. So I'll see you soon. Pow! I've just had the hardest fight from a carp ever in my life. I've never seen a carp so big in all my life. It is a unit. It is a unit. Got my 40, get in there. I had a good feeling about tonight. Here we go. There she is. £45.4 UPB. Absolutely over the moon. Whoa. Whoa. Speechless. Absolutely speechless. I think my target £40. I just need one more fish to get the 5 fish. A couple of days left. Ooh, happy days. Pow! Get in there. Pow! Bit wet now though. I must have been playing that fish for about 20 minutes, if not longer. It was just stripping line and stripping line. I couldn't stop it. It was like a steam train. It didn't help that there was a load of weed on it as well. I was worried I was going to lose it, I really did. But I landed it thanks to the Triple X gape hooks, barbless hooks. There was a rig attached to it which wasn't barbless, so I took that out and loads of line with it as well. But yeah, happy days. Happy days. £45.4. Get in there. Wow, that's all I can say. still gobsmacked, to be honest with you. Still can't quite believe it. I didn't get to sleep till about 3 in the morning. Caught the fish at 1. And it was the hardest fight I've ever had in my life. Played it, it must have been about 20 minutes. It had me everywhere, honestly. It was getting caught up with my other rod, but luckily I kept it away. And there's quite a bit of weed on the line, but thankfully the hook held strong. And yeah, same ring again, same hook bait, that's it, pep, wafter and a German. But this time it's from a different spot. Last night about 11, it was almost pitch black, but you could just see sort of ripples on the water. You couldn't see anything else but just the reflection of the sky in the distance. And you could hear just, luckily it wasn't windy, it was quite calm, and you could just hear like slight splashes to my right hand side. There's a bay there, nobody's fishing here now. There was a few people in there, but they moved off the other day. So all this bay is free. And the fish were in there, I could just see him. I got out, I was watching it for about 20 minutes, you could just see the, you couldn't see the fish, but you could see the ripples where fish had been showing. I brought my middle rod in and brought it out just into the middle of where I've seen these, only with an handful of bait. And there we go, £45.4, new PB. Unbelievable. My heart was beating like hell, I couldn't get to sleep. Just get to me, like, I felt like I was having a fucking heart palpitation. Shit, am I gonna die here? This fish gonna kill me off. But yeah, I'm just so glad that I stuck it out. A lot of people moved, but a lot of people told me, I've been putting updates on social media and stuff, and people said just stick it out, Jimmy, it'll come along, the big fish will come along, and you couldn't write it. Did. That's just topped up the trip now. We've got 2 days left still though, so it's not over yet. My target was 5 fish and 140, so I've had the 40 and I've had 4 fish. I would have had 5 but I lost one, so 2 days to catch 1 fish from my target. Happy days. It'd be great if I had a 50 or 60 or even a 70, but you know, I set my target quite, it's not a bad target to have, to be fair, but I'm happy. Nice and relaxed now. I can just sit back and relax for the rest of the session now. So I'm going to have this brew, take it all in and chill out for a bit. Yeah, I worked hard for that fish, I really have. I've not stopped watching the water. Yeah, I've worked hard for it, I've been beating myself up about it, but good things come to those who wait. Pow! And one of the billies just come and collects the crayfish out of the cray pots. There's a lot of crayfish in here. I hadn't been bothered by them, to be fair, until last night when I was fishing a bit shorter in. Both my hook baits were gone. So that's something I've learned. So I'll be a bit wary about that today. I've got a bit further out, so hopefully there shouldn't be too much of a problem, but yeah, there's loads of them in here. Every time I come out on a night time, they're just sat in that bit of water there. So as I come out, I'll just shoot back down onto the shelf. Sun's come out for a little bit, but we're expecting a storm any time now, so hopefully that brings the fish on. Just got back from dinner, had a nice hunter's chicken and chips with peas and cheesecake for afters, very nice. And there's now a 24-hour biggest carp competition on the go as well for the full complex, so if you win that you get a bottle of bubbly. It's going to get me rod out, first rod out. So I'm casting one rod, my left rod at 18 and a half wraps where I had them 2 fish. I'm casting it out, so before I go I release one in first, wrap it up so I can cast it out as soon as I get back, so I'm fishing straight away. But the fish seem to have moved off, to be honest with you. Speaking to people, it's a good thing that we have dinner at the same time, everyone, because you can speak to people and see how they're getting on, see if they're catching fish, whatnot. And the other end, I've had fish and I've seen fish, so there seems to be that end more now, but you know, there's plenty of fish in here, so they should be all over really. Hopefully the bigger ones are down here. So I'm going to get this out and get the other 2 out. I've not got much bait left though, so I'm going to have to make it last. 1, 2, 3. beautiful. Wow, that is bang on the money, that. That is bang on the money. Come on, baby, big fish. I thought I was running low on bait, but I just found this in my rod bag. I feel like a drug smuggler. Get in there. Rods are out. The fish out down here. Yeah, the fish out down here at the minute. Been no shows for a long time, so I thought when we finding that bait, I thought I'll double check the spots. So I marked them again, made sure I was just to give me a peace of mind, and I put a bit of bait on them, and yeah. Sorry about that, my battery went dead. But yeah. So the rods are set now. Keep an eye on the water. I saw a show in the middle, so it's better than at the other end. So hopefully they are making their way down here. So fingers crossed. One more fish. I've got 2 nights for one more fish to get my target. Come on, should be able to do that, surely. But if I don't see you with a fish, then I'll see you in the morning. Pow. So, it's the last day. I can't believe how fast it's gone. A full week fishing, the longest time I've ever fished for. I thought it's gonna drag, but it's gone like that, honestly. I could stay another week easy. No more fish during the night, but when I brought all 3 rods in, there's been sounds of crayfish. The always has been on rods that I've been fishing under like 15 wraps, but the other 2 rods that I've been fishing consistently at 18.5 wraps and 21, 22 wraps, they've been fine until this morning. One of them was missing and one of them had not a lot left of it, had a lot taken out of it, so I'm gonna have to combat that. It's not too bad during the day because I'm recasting every few hours, so it's just on the night time I'll have to think about something. I'll have to double check if I can use plastic baits. I'm not sure if I can actually. I'll double check the rules though. I might have to. But that rig that I brought in with that 40 that I had, that had a rig attached to it and I had plastic corn on, and there's a barbed hook as well. So I don't know if you can use corn. But obviously don't care about rules because you're using barbed hooks, so. But I'm just going to crumble up the last of this boilie, get that out today. It's going to be an early pack down tomorrow. So I've got less than 24 hours fishing. There's still fish showing out the other end, I can see them. But hopefully the fish come with the wind for the last 12 hours and I have a few fish tonight. That'd be good. I need one more fish from my target, one more fish, come on. And I'll be an happy boy. I already am happy boy, but been a while without fish now, so. Would you look at that? Sun shining. Sun shining on the first day, sun shining on the last day. Wet in between there. I know, coming to the end of the session now. Last night, no fish today, no action whatsoever. Oh, I say that, I've had a nightmare of a day actually. The middle rod, I had a drop back on it, massive drop back, bobbing it before. Got into it, nothing there. Went to put it out with my boat. Boat's not working. So that's packed up, something to do with the remote or something. so I can't do no boat work. Luckily them 2 spots I've been spotting them and casting majority of the time anyway, but my other rod I've got nothing for that. I've just been boating that out, and I wish I had my boat because there's been fish showing to my right hand side, but because of the trees and stuff I just can't cast that way. There's quite a bit of foliage on there, so oh well. I had a target of 5 fish and at 140, so I've had a mid-40, 4 fish, 1 lost. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm leaving happy. It's been a great week on Crete Lakes. First time in France. Didn't know what to expect. And it's not been no different to fishing at home really, just obviously you got bigger fish, more chance of a unit. This is a bit of a different style of fishing for me. This is more of a bait and weight sort of venue, this. Or this lake is anyway. It's where the other lakes are a bit more intimate and a bit more short distance fishing. So if I do come back I would like to try one of them. But yeah, can't credit the bailiffs enough. The bailiffs are sound. Ask how you're doing all the time. The food's been banging. Full English has been beautiful every morning. Evening meals been nice. Tonight it was steak and ale pie. You get dessert every night as well. Tea, coffee and juice as much as you want as that. I'll definitely come back 100%, but there's still a chance for another fish. Got to reel the rods in at 6:30. It's about 6:30 now I think it is. So 12 hours fishing. It'd be nice to finish the video with a fish. But giveaway time. If you're new to the channel, we do a giveaway every video. This is last video's winner. Well done, get in touch and we'll get the prize out to you. And for your chance to win a tub of the acid pear wafters that I've been catching all these fish on, just comment where I am fishing, whereabouts I'm fishing, and yeah, just comment that, like, subscribe, make sure you watch the next video to find out if you win, and yeah, hopefully one more fish before the video ends. Come on. Pow! So that's it. Unfortunately come to the end of the session. It's gone so fast this week. But yeah, no fish last night, but I'm happy. 4 fish with a new PB. Can't complain. A lot of people struggled this week. People have only caught 2-3 fish and not any decent sized ones, so to have a 45 plus, happy days. So there's one thing left to do, that's pack away. So yeah, thank you for watching. These videos take a lot of my time and effort to make, so I would really appreciate a subscribe and make sure to check out all links in the video description for more giveaways. Once again, thanks for watching, and pow!